For us, the one sort of weakness that was highlighted was the amount of paperwork we had in the office. The very manual process of passing an invoice, taking out the POD CMR, and then attaching that to making a copy, attaching that to the sales invoice, and then sending that out to the customer. The problem we had there was if we needed to recap on something, with a very manual process to find a POD, an invoice, a sales invoice. It was a very long-winded sort of, if we had a list of 5 to 10, it's a half an hour job. That was our biggest weak point. From there, we were looking at how can we speed this up. Again, we were sort of changing manual processes. I'm very keen to automate processes. Others were sort of happy the way we were, but I think from the initial discussions with yourself, this seems very good for Espace.
Yeah, I think we're at the point when Andy sort of joined the company that we were quite old-fashioned in our approach, very belt and braces, and as Andy said, that paperwork, it was just a massive job, and we had so many people involved to do. We thought, there must be better ways of doing this, and it sort of fitted in with our business plan at the time. And we were really focusing on our back office and how our back office, how we could improve it and we could make systems better, and we could just make ourselves more efficient and therefore, give more to our customers. Being a middleman freight forwarder, we're always looking for ways in which we can stand out from the crowd, and we thought, this was worth looking at and seeing how, firstly, it would help us in our administrative procedures, and secondly, how we could pass this on to customers, and it was another value, another reason why customers might stay with us, because we could make the administrative side a lot easier and get PODs quicker, and it was just another, selling on value that we could offer. It was just another way that we could attract customers to come to us and stay.
To focus our energy and our attention in key areas rather than just doing mundane sort of admin tasks. And I think from that, the accounts function itself has been able to really move forward in other areas.
It's done a lot for us, but what it's meant for us, it's just tightened up our processes and our procedures, and it has allowed us to do other things more thoroughly, which perhaps we weren't spending enough time on before. So if I just give an example of the credit control, bearing in mind this was 2 to 3 years ago and we started looking at this, and over the last 2 to 3 years things have changed dramatically, and I can remember at the time credit control was just sort of fitted in because the money was coming in, everyone was paying us at 30 days, 45 days, and everything was fine. But over the last 2 or 3 years things have changed, and people are now not wanting to pay us, and people are trying to stretch out payment terms, lawyers are wanting to be paid quicker. So for us, it's allowed us to put a spotlight on credit control, and it's allowed us to perhaps put more man-hours into that than what we did before. So it's really helped us on the administrative side, but it's also given us a little bit more time to grow that with, so that we can spotlight other areas that perhaps weren't getting the attention that we needed at the time. So I think we've probably got some of you on that.
So if we were to go back to the way we were, we'd need at least one full-time and perhaps another part-time there. I think the way we've moved forward as well as a department and focus on other areas, we wouldn't sacrifice the risk of losing that. We'd have to put in more staff. So yes, we are.
Also, it's allowed us to be flexible with staff, because we're quite a friendly, sort of family-friendly business, and we like to be able to say to people, if we can be flexible with ours and stuff. We do have quite often part-time workers here. This has allowed us to do that, but if we haven't got this in place,
you have to sit behind the desk and get it done until it's done.
Exactly. So I think it's allowed us that, which we've got good staff. We've been able to keep good staff because we are flexible to them, and therefore when we need it, they give it back to us. So I just think it works.
And just before we started with DMR, we were at the point where some of us were coming in at 7 o'clock in the morning, some were working Sundays just to manual to get the process going.
Taking work away now.
It was going the other way.
Yeah.
And through DMR, we've managed to turn that around. It's like having someone that can make ideas happen. It's the flexibility that DMR are, the way they are with us. It's any ideas that we have, any sort of little progressions we want. It's a very yes, we can do that. And it's just that everything that we've wanted to happen has happened.
For me, it's this partnership. I mean, we are an investment excellence organisation, and we've got a lot of suppliers, but we've got very few partners. And I think safe to say, even when we think of the banks or our financial partners, I think the closest relationship we've got with anyone is with DL. And it's this partnership. I feel that we're working with like-minded people, and like Andy said, you have got this very can-do attitude, which is brilliant, because we come across so many people who've got the can't-do attitude, and it's really annoying because I'm very much everything's possible. Yeah, it may take time, it may take a little bit of working through, but if you want to make something happen, you can make it happen. And I think, DMR have got that similar outlook, and I think that's worked really, really well. And just having, when we talk to you, and I know ideas are the most contact, but you just know that ideas are going to be looked at and flashed about a little bit and changed a little bit, but things do happen, and that's what I like.
I think you see the benefit of working with us, working closely with us. We're the people in the trade, you see our ideas, and it helps yourself grow.
It's that, just going back onto this partnership thing, I just think it's so important, because we have so many people that say, well, you want this, so here it is. And you think, oh yeah, but it'd be nice to do it this way or that way. But I think with DMR, it's just that really close working together, which I don't think you don't get. You're always on the end of the phone, aren't they?
Yes.
And whatever query, it's going to get sorted. And everyone would say that in the department. It's not just us, is it? Everyone feels the same way.
And just looking from where we were and where our initial plans of DMR was just the purchase invoice side.
Yeah.
Now we've gone full circle, and we've introduced the sales side, and we've got the link of the CMRs in between. It's just that ongoing progression and the what's next. It's not, we're where we want to be, let's stop here. Working with yourselves, we know that we can push and grab that next step.
Because that's what I wanted to talk to you about, where we go next, really.